Hello, welcome to my channel, Mission Driven. My name is Layla. I actually have uploaded my first video on YouTube. Yay! Finally, after so long, and so many people, my good friends of mine, have been saying, get it up, get it up. So here I am. And I wanted to at least start with, the time that we're living in here. It's just... who would have known? But through it all, we have to keep our mental in check. But I wanted to run something by you. I don't know if you've heard of the term earthing or grounding. I had spoken to quite a few people about it and just sharing with them about it. It's basically the connection between your body and the earth. Now, I'm give you a little synopsis here. When a car needs gas, what do? You fill that car up with gas so that it can perform at its optimal. When the cell phones that we use, we want to make sure that it gets charged because we can't seem to be without these phones. We want to make sure that we are connected. And so what do? We put we charge the phone through an outlet. So let me ask you this question. What do you do when you need to be charged? Some people say God they connect with. Some people, say they pray. They run, whatever the case is. But the term earthing and grounding is basically when you really want to get that body charged and start feeling good, is taking those shoes off, those boots, those sneakers off, those socks off, and put your feet in the ground in some dirt. Now, as the sun shines, let me give you this scenario, right? And it's funny. One of my sister had a plant that the plant, beautiful plant. The plant looked like it was dead. It was limp. It just didn't have any life to it. And I took the plant, filled it up with some water. Actually, it rained that day, really bad. And I left it on the patio. And the next day, that plant that was limp performed. It became alive. The stems were thick and robust, and it was like if nothing had happened. Meanwhile, somebody would look at it and say, oh, maybe I'll throw that plant out. Well, for your body, we do a lot. We walk on these feet. We endure certain frequencies. Toxic people, maybe we're just low in energy. So what happens is when you plant your feet in the dirt, the sand, or the beach, there are electrons, which is an energy source that goes from, let's say, the sun's rays and all the nutrients into the earth. So when you plant your feet in the ground, which is called the grounding, I tell you, it's kind of like there's an electric charge that goes on between your feet and the ground. It's the electrons. You ever notice that we are electrical beings? When you touch someone, you may shock them, or if you have static in your hair, it stands up high on your head. There is an electric power source within us. And so when you connect with the earth, when the sun, the strong rays and the vitamin D hit the earth, you ever know the grass is fresh, and you put your feet down there, it can remove inflammation in the body. It can remove stress. When you go bare feet, it's anti-inflammatory. You get all the antioxidants from this source, from the ground or earthing. So I would say to anyone, when you go to the park, I notice that I watch people, and they may be sitting on the grass, but they have their sneakers on, they have their shoes on. We are powerful beings, and our body knows how to give you what it is that your body needs. So I just wanted to run that by you because, you know, we have so much block, the plastic, the rubber soles. It's all a block. It's a block so that you don't get that frequency. You ever know that foot reflexology? And they say that your feet represents different organs of the body. So when you touch it and you compress it, it has different reflectors that affects different parts of the body. So when you put your feet down and you plant them and you walk on the grass, or even if you're sitting on a blanket or sitting in the grass, your body is getting an electrical power source. And so whether you do it for 15 minutes, 30 minutes to an hour, I'm out there, I make sure I get it at least 45 minutes to an hour just to be sitting out there. And you will be surprised of what you will experience. When I tell you, it's basically like an energy reset. We need it. We need that, especially now with what we're going through in this world, what we're going through just, on an everyday basis. Make sure you go out there and take those shoes off and ground yourself, recharge yourself. That's part of the self-care. Take the shoes off. I mean, you ever notice it with kids? Some people would tell me that when they were either in, their country or they're in a backyard, they'd have you running crazy in the grass and you feel good. It's an energy. There are even people who run marathons and they run barefoot. They get that power source from their feet touching the ground, the grass. So when you charge your cell phone, you putting that gas in your tank, make sure that you planting your feet at some point, even if you don't do it every day. Plant those feet in the grass, on some sand, and just woosah. You can even sit out there and meditate. And I'm going to tell you, you're going to get the best sleep and you're going to feel better. So I would say to you, start from somewhere. Get that in, connect with the ground. It will literally ground you and remove some of that stress in the body. Get the sun on you. Just connect with that earth so you can release those, impurities that's within the body. So I'm doing it. I feel amazing. I did it today. And start your day. Get that done. Feel good. Feel great. Until next time. Talk to you soon. Bye.